Hello everybody, it is Lalaine and today it's time for Motivational Monday. In today's video, I want to give you 5 tips to boost your mood because the gloomy, dark days are coming and a lot of people are sensitive to this. So here are 5 tips how you can try to stay as positive as you can. To me, this is the first year that I absolutely love the autumn, but it doesn't have to be a seasonal thing. I find it really important to stay positive and boost your own mood to at least feel content. I'm not saying happy, but content is also better than sad. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do that. I would love for you to be part of this family, Vixen My Vibe family. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and try to follow me on Instagram if you want to. So the first tip that I have is get into the light, go into nature, go to a park, and if that is not a possibility, then take light therapy. Since the days are getting darker, it is really important to go and find the light because you have a shorter period where it's light. It's different than the summer, duh, we all know that, but sometimes we don't really notice it and we do feel a kind of sadness washing all over us. I'm not saying you have to go to the park, but you can also take yourself for a walk in the morning, take a 10-minute walk. Even if it's for 10 minutes, you can just do that, but take in the light while it's there. I myself have a light therapy lamp. I won't suggest you go to a therapist and pay hundreds of dollars for a light therapy session, because if you go on Amazon, I will try to find a link and link it down below. You can get a cheap light therapy lamp. I use the lamp when I'm doing my makeup, so you have to have like 40 centimeters distance. So I do it from the side so it won't come into my eye. The light won't come into my eyes straight away. So it's from the side and I'm doing my makeup. So it's also a really good light for the makeup. But then I had my light therapy and I'm getting the vitamin D that I'm supposed to have. My second tip is meditate. Go and find yourself a really quiet and beautiful spot. Some people have altars, some people don't, but just find a spot in your home that you feel comfortable in. I used to do this at work as well, because I had a really safe little room where I could do that, and this lovely massage chair. It didn't work though, but the chair was amazing. But now I try to do it at home as much as I can. Meditating is not like, oh, look at me going through a really beautiful place. It is so you can be still. Just find the stillness in yourself, and maybe you have a lot of thoughts rushing through your mind, you feel overwhelmed, you feel stressed, and then when you sit down just with yourself, you can order those thoughts and you will notice most of the problems that you are stressing about are not even that big of a deal. And I'm not saying, oh, you're overreacting. I'm not saying that. But when you really think about it, it's like, oh, how can I control this? Okay, this is my control that I can have, and the rest is out of my control. And then you realize how much you stressed over something that is not even that bad after all. And I say this because we humans have the tendency to over-exaggerate things in our head. And if it's like a lot, if we have a lot of things to get done, we are like, oh, this is and we make everything bigger than it actually is. So to me, that's what meditation is for, to sort out my thoughts, see what they really are, see them for what they are, and not what I made out of it. If just sitting and breathing is not working for you, try to use music. There's a lot of meditation music. There's an awesome app. I will leave it down in the description box down below. It is free. You can see with how many people you've meditated. You can choose the time. You can choose the music or artists that create their own music. Or you can use visual meditation, so you visualize how you want that day to go and what you're trying to do that day. So you don't have to focus on just, oh, be still, be still. Because a lot of people get really nervous and like that. You don't need to. You can visualize for yourself what you want for yourself that day. So it's kind of the law of attraction and meditation in one. Since I'm on this journey myself, because your girl is kind of a hoarder, guilty, I want to give you my tip number 3, and that is declutter. A lot of times we own stuff that we don't actually use or need, we just have it, we collected it over the years, and it doesn't even fulfill us, it doesn't even make us happy, but it's just laying there. But without you realizing, Everything that we have contains energy. You don't have to hold on to things that you're like, oh, but that's from that time, or that person gave that to me. I'm not saying you have to live a minimalist life. I'm not suggesting that, but you could at least downgrade the clutter that you have, because everybody has a drawer and there's like papers and bills and everything is like stomped in there and you just never look at it. But what if you cleaned it up? You have a freaking drawer that you can use and that looks clean and organized. And you might not notice it at first because it's gonna take a while. I thought I could do it in one day. That was totally not the case. It took me a few days. I rearranged my furniture so that everything has a new vibe, a new energy. Even though all the furniture that I already had is still here, but I changed it around and now the energy is way much better. That will also boost your mood to come into your home without clutter and just being able to do whatever you want. You deserve a clean environment, so make sure you give that to yourself. Tip number 4 is have a dancing party. And there will be people out there who are like, but I can't dance. No, that's not what I mean with dancing party. Like, you have to break a move and you have to be a break dancer and stand on your head. No, with a dancing party, I mean let go. When I say let go, I mean let go. Be goofy, let it all out, make yourself work and sweat. Don't work yourself into injuries, no. Make sure you put on your favorite music and just dance along and dance on the couch and make weird moves, because in that moment you're letting go. But you're not just letting go for yourself, you're letting go of a lot of things without you realizing it. If you don't like the dancing party edition, you can also choose to go and work out. I know he's getting older, but I'm still a fan of insanity. Insanity trainings are so fun to do, but so deadly that afterwards I want to cry my eyes out, but at the same time I feel amazing. And I have the same with dancing parties. There are times where I'm just like, "Nah," and then I dance a little more and I just feel amazing afterwards. And last but not least, treat yourself, okay? Take the last piece of pie. I don't even like pie. If you don't like pie, take the last crisp, take whatever you want, but don't forget to treat yourself along the way. If you feel like, my mood is not that great, make sure you reward yourself and don't buy the most expensive thing. I'm not saying that, but just make sure you have something to look forward to. Or tonight I'm gonna make this dish, or I'm gonna buy that one book that I really wanted for weeks. Like, try to treat yourself on the days where you just feel like, I don't want to be here anymore. It's just so hard. Try to be kind to yourself. You know, hello. Your body is trying to do everything in its power to keep you alive, to keep you healthy, and all you have to do is love it back. Hug it back. Be kind to yourself, and don't forget to treat yourself, okay? I hope that these tips will help you, and if you do any of these things, then let me know in the comment box down below, or let me know what you do to boost your own mood. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, let me know and please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. And I promised the last time that it would be a reading vlog, but the last one failed, so we're filming another one. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. Bye.